Yesterday afternoon, we all know that news broke that Khalil Mack was traded to the LA Chargers for a second and sixth round pick. And I was pissed. But now that I had a chance to sleep on it,
What?
drink on it,
What?
smoke on it,
What?
I'm okay with the trade. Defense getting old, it's time to rebuild. Put the money around Justin Fields. You also now have money to resign Roquan Smith. But also today, the Bears released Tariq Cohen and Eddie Goldman. That just tells everyone the Bears are in full rebuild mode. It's going to be real interesting to see what guys they signed during free agency. Also, the Bears are looking to move Danny Trevathan. Well, cut Danny Trevathan. So do you go for a Bobby Wagner? Or do you draft a linebacker? It's a lot of things that need to be done for the Chicago Bears team. Everybody's waiting to draft day in free agency to see what moves be made. We know next season, 2023, is going to be like $141 million of salary cap the Bears will have to work with to re-sign some players and also bring in more talent. But the number one thing to do, Ryan Poles, former offensive lineman, the number one thing to do was to put protection in front of Justin Fields. That's our top asset. He had cracked ribs last season. That's inexcusable. That cannot happen. Also, what we going to do with Allen Robinson? He's hitting free agency. We didn't franchise tag him. Are we going to try to re-sign him? Are we going to try to go for a guy like Amari Cooper? I will hope so. Also, this NFL draft is pretty deep with wide receivers. I like for them to take a guy like George Pickens. Beast out of Georgia, just won a national championship. Or do you go for David Bell, who just ran a 4.640 and the stock dropped a little bit, but he's a good football player. Jerry Rice ran a 4.6. Football speed and track speed, two different things. I also like Christian Watson. Beast. Matchy. Moore. These guys are good. Pierce. This is a deep receiver class, so I definitely believe Ryan Poles will make a move for a receiver. And then offensive lineman, you could get guys like Tyler Smith in the third round. Luke Fortner, who's a center. But Ryan Poles said he's starting the best offensive lineman, the best five. So I don't believe he's gonna care too much of which offensive lineman position he draft. He just wants the best five guys, and I can agree with that. Put the best guys on the field, and put some protection in front of Justin Fields. Build a defense around Roquan Smith and Jalen Johnson. Hopefully Eddie Jackson could bounce back. He started off his career, first two seasons was amazing. I thought he was going on his way to the Hall of Fame the way he was playing. But, they played great on the Vic Fangio. He left. Then you had Chuck Pagano. Then you had Desai. So, you're just all over the place on the defensive side once Fangio left. So, hopefully Eddie Jackson can bounce back. It's going to be interesting to see what he do with this defensive line. Will Akeem Hicks go, or will you bring him back to a veteran deal? But comment down below. Let me know what moves you think the Chicago Bears should make this offseason. And who they should draft. Most definitely. Do you think they're going to sign Amari Cooper? I will hope so. Comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. I'm out.